up too.
Yeah, I need an IPA, John. You got a bottle opener?
How about you get some Kravitz?
Oh, Kravitz.
I'm scared of this nigga to drink. He drunk a half a beer earlier and said he was drunk.
I know, it's hilarious. That's why we gotta have him drink the Kravitz.
Conservative tonight.
Take that mug, pour it in the mug.
Oh yeah, Sippin with Sammie exclusive. You hear that sound? That's a quality IPA.
Oh, that's a terrible pour.
Oh shit.
It's cool. He fucked up his own sweatpants. Paper towels right here.
Oh, you got 'em? Okay.
That's a good stout. I gotta get my beard talk about when it's at the Sammie. It's a good stout there. Good beer.
No, it's an IPA. You're right.
Stout is old up there.
Stout looks completely different, so you're gonna look crazy calling that stout.
I don't think I ever had a stout.
Guinness.
Okay, I've had a stout.
Guinness is the most popular stout.
Okay.
I'm comfortable
I've had
here.
a stout.
We can do this all night.
Wait, so we got so far
night.
we got the IPAs out, the lagers out. Next is the stout.
I got some black. Am I
on that
I
joint?
can smoke weed,
Yeah.
but I don't want to smoke weed on
Yeah.
camera.
What they talking about? What?
The government wants
And don't. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah, I've been working on my hip hop raps for your boom bap. For your boom bap joint. You know what I'm saying?
Who said you was gonna be on that? You want all the other ones?
Nah, I'm not on all of them. I'm only on the first, and this next one coming up.
I ain't gonna lie. That one is gonna be fun.
Very fun. We're gonna hop on our 90s, bit. I'm gonna turn into Kravitz Quali out here.
I'm gonna grab my next feature.
Oh shit. Give me a
I
second.
gotta grab my own.
It's a good.
I'm trying to get 1,000 proof. You know, 1,000 proof is like really like my favorite.
Yo, he's one of my favorites.
Yeah,
Like
What you saying?
him,
talking
Crack,
about.
him and Crack just hold a special place in my mind of like what the fuck you can do with a word,
Yeah.
and a flow, and you know what I mean? Like it's just these niggas is just too. They too them.
For yo,
I love it.
Waga's just one of them niggas where like he'll that's the first person I heard bend the word in ways where I didn't even know words could even bend.
This nigga did a whole verse out of gun sounds.
Yeah. Sure.
Like,
You have any ginger ale?
Ginger ale would be nice.
No,
That's
facts.
the thing. Sipping with Sammie, we can sip whatever, but ginger ales is definitely.
Yeah, no, yeah. See, I'm alright. I'm not gonna give you no which one because I didn't get none.
I shouldn't drink.
So my warning.
Yep, I ain't get no warning. So
I don't know what he talking about.
Sipping with Sammie wouldn't do me like that. Would
I'm gonna do what I do. You do what you
do
do.
yourself.
you? I'm gonna slow down. That's what you're saying.
Because that's what somebody said earlier. Like it's like drink champs. I'm like, no, I don't tell nobody to do nothing.
it's an optional to drink.
Yeah, there's no like.
Drink at your own
It's
pace.
sipping with Sammie.
Yeah, you don't have to like sign a
Take
contract.
a shot. None of that.
It's like sipping with Sammie when you
Usually
want to
say
take a
some
sip.
cool shit and drink to that. But,
Oh,
you
alright.
know,
I got a cup full of something.
It's not a thing.
The IPA. Check it out.
Anyway.
It's the best.
Yeah, but it's a drink at your own pace type of show.
Okay, let's.
Jay, you want this one?
Oh sure.
Oh, Kravitz got a. Put your joint on the kickstand.
Only other thing to keep in mind is everything that touches the table I can hear in the mics.
Oh, okay.
So be
So
careful.
we gonna
don't
touch the
just
table.
like randomly be tapping on the table all crazy.
Well, here goes.
I
Use
feel-
your coaster.
Coasters.
Use your
Sponsored
coaster.
by Sippin with Sammie's.
Hey, I'm gonna steal this one from you for my ginger.
Can we take one of these home with us? Like, can I get a coaster to go?
There's new posters over there. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Sippin with Sammie podcast.
Sippin with Sammie. Birthday Eve. Let's do this.
Hey, the birthday eve
The birthday
episode.
Eve is the night before birthday.
The night before 40. Featuring Sippin with Sammie, B.Noir, and County Kravitz.
I'm sipping, 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 I'm sipping.
Sippin', I'm 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 sippin'.
This is Sippin' with Sammie. I am Sippin' with Sammie. Sam Malone, Barstool, Rug. If you ain't sippin' with Sammie, you ain't sippin' right. Please get your fucking life together.
Yup.
It'll be 2023 already, and you wouldn't have had a shot yet. I got County Kravitz in here co-hosting with me today. What's up?
Yeah. County Kravitz, aka the Chris Mack Experience, aka my new tagline, the baby face they love to hate. It's so beautiful. I'm also Stephen A. Kravitz on the CME Morning Show when we do sports talk.
AKA Stay Solid Out right now.
Stay solid right now.
Introduce who you got, you know what I'm saying, sitting next to
Alright,
you,
cool.
please, for the people.
So to the left of me, I got a young individual who's very vibrant. You know what I'm saying?
That
very
part.
determined, very ambitious. He goes by the name of B.Noir, but we call him B.Black.
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 One fist up for B.Black.
Cause my nigga be black.
I'm black.
Black.
What's up
And he
with
wears
you, B?
black.
Welcome to the show, man.
Man, Sammie, I've been waiting for a long time to be here.
Oh shit.
I'm so
Here
happy
we
to
go.
be here.
Here we go.
Not sipping now. We drinking with Sammie because it's the 40th birthday eve of the show.
Yo, can we toast that?
We gotta drink. Yeah, we
I
gotta
guess that we
drink.
got a toast.
We got toast for that.
We
That's
got
beautiful.
cognac. I got
There
the
it is.
IPA. Such a great stout.
Yeah.
It's not a
Such a
stout.
great
It's not a stout.
definitely
Stout
not
is
a
a
stout.
whole
Listen.
different situation.
I don't know. It's an IPA.
He's,
Well,
you know,
IPAs aren't stouts. Or IPA stouts.
It's a good year.
IPAs aren't stouts. That's a whole
no,
another.
they two different.
Yeah,
completely
two
different
animals.
Do you tell
Lions and
Do you
tigers.
tell if a beer is good by how long it's been alive? Like, how does it work? How
beers.
does
No.
What's
You
a good
usually
beer?
want beer fresh and cold.
Okay.
You
Fresh
want
and
beer,
cold.
and you actually want beer that, like, if you notice, like the Coors Light commercials and shit, they say we brew it cold, ship it cold, guarantee that it's cold
It's
when you
cold.
buy it,
Right, that's
Because
bullshit.
that's how you maintain. You know what I mean?
Oh damn! I didn't know that.
So like your best bet is
With
to,
Sammie, also learn
and
with
you don't want it to go from
Yeah.
cold to hot to cold to hot. Like
Oh.
once you go cold, you keep cold and drink.
That's why Corona.
Yeah.
Corona beers is probably the best to drink. You don't give a fuck what temperature those are.
Because they not really beer, they more like wine.
Oh, that's the.
If you ever think about it, like what beer could you drink at a meeting, at a
Right.
business meeting with your bosses? Corona.
You know,
I-
also, you know what you could also
You
drink?
drink an IPA, they might
You
start
drink
asking you questions.
Modelo's.
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 Now, what the fuck is?
I love those.
What it
Modelo.
taste like? Yeah.
Modelo.
That's that Mexican beer.
Yeah, them joints do.
Modelo.
I got put on those when I was in Miami.
I like.
See,
like
I'm a
dark
winning
stouts.
roamer, so I've done it.
Yeah.
I've done it before.
Yeah, so yeah, them on
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
It
Like
works.
I don't, you know what I mean. I was out of town recently, and I was surprised that they actually had 60 Minute. But I drank a bunch of other new beers while I was out there
Yeah.
too.
Don't worry about it.
So this is
that.
this is regularly available all over the country.
At least on the East Coast.
Well, that's big.
60
At
minutes.
least
Shout
on the
out
East
60
Coast.
minutes.
Shout out to
man.
60 minutes.
We ain't shout them out till they pay me.
Oh, you
Oh,
they
alright.
pay us. We're gonna
Never
shout
mind.
you out again, but right now
59 minutes.
53 minutes, seconds.
Yeah,
couple minutes.
54 seconds.
Yeah, I mean hours left. It's like
I
no.
mean, obviously your birthday, brother.
That's what
40
I-
years
I wonder
old.
why they call it 60 minute. Is that how long it
That's the,
takes normally to drink it?
Oh, to brew it.
The way they do
Or
it
the brewing
is
time?
they have 60 minute, 90 minute, and 120. It's the
proof.
percentage of alcohol.
That's cool.
6%, 9%.
That's actually not true.
That's not
What
true.
Wait, hold on. Fact check from Fun
Wait a
Productions.
Part of the brewing process, it's how long that they
Oh, yeah.
allow it to stay in this one fermenter.
What?
Builds the alcohol,
Fermenters.
which is why the 120 minute is
Jesus
higher alcohol
Christ.
Wow.
Yeah, but they go up by
I
the
just
number.
want to drink.
That's
That's
crazy.
too much thinking for me.
Yeah, but like,
I mean, well, you're not the one making it.
but like, you know, that 120 is a motherfucker. That's like, know what you're getting yourself into
Yeah,
territory.
don't drink that.
Yeah, don't just play around and
That's
be
grown,
out
man.
drinking already
Right.
and then drink one of them because you might not need
Hell
liquor
no.
with that beer. That
Facts.
beer might just be enough for you.
Yeah.
Some
yeah.
beers is like that, and that's how people get in trouble because they think of it like just regular
And
beer.
now I'm drinking IPA.
You're not
Then
even
they
I'm out
just
of my
that.
mind,
bombing
yeah.
it. Just
There's something
down
in
the
there.
joints.
Little,
Take your
little
time.
kick in that thing.
This is my
Take your
second
time.
one of the day, and I feel great.
Anyway, so what the hell does B.Black do? What does B.Noir do,
B.Noir.
man?
We really doing the interview right now. All right, cool.
Yeah.
I thought we was just here to talk
we having a
shit. All right,
conversation.
all right, cool.
We gotta let them know about
So
you.
B.Noir 1992 on Instagram. That's my tag. I follow back. Right now, I'm really just in content building mode. I really just don't know exactly what one thing to do, but I know that I want to do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, media right now is on top of my list. So, like, we got videos that's been shot. We got things. So it's really just a bunch of content being built because I'm leaving for a month, and the goal for that month is to make it seem like I'm not even going.
And
Like,
what-
that's
what-
how
like
much
it.
content we got.
Where you going for a month? Can you share that with the people?
It's probably top secret. I don't know if I should tell everybody, but I will be in a training facility. For those who know, I am in the active National Guard. So
Dope.
unfortunately, I'm going 30 days to a place called The Box, which is literally the center of hell. It's 120 degrees in the middle of the day. It don't get that much colder at night. So just pray for me, my strength, man. I was encouraged when
You'll
I
be
heard.
fine.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
I mean,
you survived Philly.
But I'm gonna tell you this: when I come back, be ready to work. Cause right now I'm just in the kind of sacrificial mode when it comes to collaborations. Right now, I'm not
Just laying
taking
eggs.
time. Yeah, I'm just letting them collaborations build up. But I had to work on this before I leave, so I can have something to
Yeah,
push
like
when I
it.
come back.
So you do music.
music,
And what else?
Acting. I'm an actor. Got a couple projects out. Let's Straight Places probably the biggest placement right now. 1 and 2 is on Tubi.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Big
Quanisha. We actually shooting something tomorrow at 11:22. It's my first actual me stepping behind the camera directing something.
Okay,
So this is my first job.
So
It's a
also
10-minute.
director.
It's a portion of a 10-minute thing. That's going to be 5 episodes. They're going to be ready to drop in June. So
And you Tubi in them? That's why.
no, they're not gonna be Tubi. These is gonna be YouTube. This
YouTube?
is my
Okay.
first edition of this, and we're gonna see how we get into
Solid,
season
solid.
2. So season 1 is written. We're going to start shooting tomorrow for season 1, episode 1, which is the pilot episode called "Man in the Mirror." So the synopsis is written. Like I got this shit is going down tomorrow. So
What's the direction?
all right, so we're doing hood sci-fi. So I can give you a little bit of Man in the Mirror if y'all don't like. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
With spoilers attached because you don't even know what this is gonna look like. So, the scene is a concert. You know, shout out to members only using the space that they use. Maybe we're gonna choose some stock footage from there. But the real situation doesn't happen to the bathroom scene, right? So in this bathroom, this lady is going to the bathroom, similar shit. You know, she got to pee. What happens is a woman walks in and she completely ignores that somebody's in the bathroom. And if you've been to 1122, you understand how weird that would be. So she walks into this bathroom. She's just staring at the mirror. She's looking at this mirror at her reflection of herself. And she's so locked in, she doesn't even notice that this other woman is washing her hands or whatnot. It's not until she reaches across her body to get a napkin where she glows off. She's like, "Why the fuck are you doing this?" And that? She grabs her, cuts her face, right? Then the scene stops and everything reverses, and we do the same thing again, but now it's a different outcome. And it's really just a suspense, sci-fi type genre. It's like I said, it's my first time doing it, but I got the shooter, Dries Ali. Shout out to House of Golden Visuals for being the lead production team on this. We got a couple cameramen coming tomorrow. It's gonna be a really good project.
That's dope.
Shout out to Hood Girls. Hood Girls T. Bro, she's my lead lady on this one. Shout out to Quanisha. She's gonna be the second lady in there. It's really just a bunch of stock footage. So any artists that want their music in the piece as well, send some submissions, and I'll definitely put you in.
So from 1 to 10, how great of an actor would you say you are?
I'm pretty good. I would say I was a 10. I mean, nobody's a 10, you know. So I would say a solid 6 because I still haven't even gotten to the point where I can get on stage, and that's my goal. So one of the people I'm working with right now,
Broadway Black.
That's
I know, bro. I was like, what? Yo, that's so. One of the things I am working on since we are at Sammie's, I tell Sammie whatever. You know, that's the guy. That's big bro. So
My man.
anybody turn 40. So I feel like we should celebrate tonight. So well, first of all, I'm taking another drink.
He been harping on you turning 40 for the longest.
He's gonna make this whole episode about
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, he
Niggas
is.
I
crazy.
am. But I am in the process of writing again, like at a heavy level, and working with some other writers. But one of the things I plan on doing for myself, which I feel like I'm kind of scared to do, and I'm gonna be honest because I don't want it to feel as though it's something I'm bragging about. I understand now that I have multi-talents that I really can, you know, tap into, and I want to put together for myself. And it's not being weird, it's not being strange. So for people who are going, oh, that's, I want to do a one-man show starring myself.
Like Mike Tyson?
Something similar to it. Like I'm gonna write a
I'm
whole
the greatest.
thing.
I'm the
It's gonna be
greatest
a
alive.
journey.
Greatest ever.
It's gonna be a journey
That
to my
Mike
music.
Tyson
I'm the
joint was
greatest ever.
crazy. You ain't see it? That shit was dope, bro.
It's
Like,
good, yeah. It's a
you
good
making
thing.
jokes. Mike bodied that, and it was
Oh,
directed by Spike
that
Lee or
nigga
some
like
shit. That shit
talking.
was heavy.
And that's what I'm saying.
I'm
So
the greatest ever.
That shit
to
was heavy.
have at this level,
This
we
big, I
consider
cut like this
ourselves to
and I
be
knock you out.
the indie artists, you know, the individual artists, the artists without. Let's say this is what it is: the deals, the money. Like we don't have none of that, and that's fine for me because now I have to think outside the box to get these things done. A lot of what I'm telling you right now comes from a place of not knowing but understanding what happens when you submit to these bigger platforms. I submitted a script to a place called Open Cast, right? And I'm like, you know, I'm sitting with this throwaway script. I really don't give a fuck what they do with it. No, it's shit like that. They call me back and say, hey, we want to initially meet and sit down. But then you see the price ticket, and they saying, okay, well, we'll write the treatment. We'll set it up. We'll put up you in these meetings. But then it's $3,000 just to get it started. You sitting there as a black American in the middle of the city, like, I don't want to just have $3,000. And you don't want to ask people because we know, the dream killers come. Oh, you can't do that, and this, and it's like I want to do that.
Yeah,
And I want to reach out to the people that want to help, but I also don't want y'all to feel as though it's a me thing, because it's a us thing.
Let me give you something real quick, right? First of all, if you look at film landscape in general, from the big boys, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's only blockbuster films, and damn near the same budget you gonna have to shoot your film. There's no in between anymore. Like there's no real range to it. It's high or it's low. So it's shit that will get on these streaming services and do really well. And then there's Marvels and shit like that you got to put bucks behind, right?
Facts.
So you're not as big of a disadvantage as you think. Just put that in perspective, right? Then second, you know how Spike Lee paid for 75% of his movies?
What?
Crowdsourcing. The same shit that these GoFundMe apps and shit is doing now. Spike Lee has done that the entire time he's been Spike Lee. Wow. And he's asking people literally, like, all right, it's two examples. But what he was doing was, you got a big home, you got a couple of hours. Right. Yo, Facts. I need 50 grand. Yo, I need 20 grand. Yo, I need 100 grand. All right. Is it an investment? No, I need it.
Right. I need this.
It's no guarantee you get any money back. You're not a partner on it or anything. People was giving him money because they believed and they knew these stories needed to be told.
Facts.
So never discourage yourself from reaching out, because Spike Lee still does it to this day. And then the other side of it is a lot of these smaller productions, and you can talk to actors, and it'll really have to be higher echelon actors and actresses that can really give you the information. But nowadays what I'm learning is, when you're not in these big movies, you don't get paid that much. You get equity in the film.
So like stock. Like,
you see what I'm saying? So
smart.
even the motherfucking big dogs is still like just breaking down their film percentage because
like I
the overhead ain't what it used to be.
I like the black cinema.
I mean
outlet,
the options.
You know what I'm saying?
I should say ain't what they used to be.
Streaming.
I like black cinema.
A lot of things. A lot of things.
I would definitely credit to where I'm going. Shout out to definitely Key. And what's his name? Is it Pill?
Yeah, Key and Pill.
Shout out to them. Shout out to definitely I think it's Key, right? Is he the one that do Get Out and all that? Shout out to him. Shout out to I can't remember her name off the top of my head. Forgive me for it. But
Lena Waithe is dope.
The one who wrote Boogie, not Boogie Man, the fucking Candyman, the remake of Candyman. The girl who wrote that.
What's her name?
Interesting.
I can't remember her name, but she know who she is. You know who you are. You're amazing.
You saw the new Candyman?
Yeah, and that was co-produced by Key. So what I'm saying is, Nia DaCosta. Yep. Shout out to Nia DaCosta. She is amazing. Also, shout out to.
Now I don't feel so bad for not remembering. That's definitely her name, though. No, because
Nia
I'm
DaCosta.
like,
yeah. And then shout out to so. That's one side of it, right? That's the sci-fi. That's where I'm gonna hold that there. But on the other side, shout out to the city and the guys who came together with the series by the name of Bel Air on Peacock. And if you haven't seen it yet, I don't want to spoil it, but watch it. Like, it's not what you think. Like, I thought the
I fuck
same
with Bel
thing.
Air. I like Bel Air.
Yeah, like if you haven't watched it,
I don't like Carlton.
To understand. Yeah. Like,
I
you
fuck
really
with
have
that character.
No, I like the way they develop
I understand
it,
the
but
character
he's
because
an
the fact
asshole
that you don't like him means he's doing his job.
Yeah. But
the other Carlton.
shout out to Jabari, like the lead actor.
Because the other Carlton was a goofball. He was easy to laugh at.
This
one wasn't built to be laughed at.
It's not that.
This one was built to like.
This is like for it's very modernized, and I can see how I can see each character modernized, and I do see the correlation. Because Carlton would have had a lot of issues.
No,
nowadays.
they're showing his issues in a different light. Before his issues was only what was getting pointed out by his cousin as what his cousin didn't agree with. Right. Now you seeing he's been had adjustment problems in his society. He's been having to be like it's not what it looked like. You know what I mean? And I think that's ill because that's realistic. Like, we know people that come from different backgrounds.
Facts.
And just because you come from privilege don't mean that they don't still look at you a certain kind of motherfucking way. Unless you can dunk a basketball, run a football, motherfucking paint Picasso. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
that's why we got to develop our own genres, like what they have in the mainstream. Like, why don't we have a hood Spider-Man? Like, just a hood Spider. Not even about like it's the budget. Like we'll see. Like, man, we don't want to see that. But it's like if we put enough of our, you know what I'm saying, behind it and get the right people, we can have the same.
I actually know somebody that could do it. I know somebody that has the graphic tech.
I'm not saying necessarily Spider-Man, but like a black super like Blank Man.
No.
Why don't nobody redo Blank Man?
I mean,
Make it
don't
modern
redo nothing.
day.
Make more. Put more
I'm
into
saying
the
something like that,
put
like
more
that,
into the
like
universe.
Blank
more
Man.
into the universe.
Blank
Because
Man
Media
was-
Man was a motherfucker.
I love
That's
Media
one of the
Man.
best
It could be
movies
any-
ever.
Like I'm saying,
Facts.
why don't we
Great
tap back
sense.
into that? Like why don't we
Media
tap back
Man
into
was
that?
the shit. The Golden
Like,
Lords and the Baby Lords.
We lost
that
track.
Was lit.
We lost
It's
track
like
of
going to
what
Chicago.
we lost track of what entertained us when we was younger, man. Like me personally, I'm attracted to shit like Goosebumps, R.L. Stein.
Yeah,
Are
I
You
was a
Afraid of
R.L.
the Dark?
Stein boy when I was a
Like,
kid.
Are You Afraid of the Dark? Twilight Zone. Like these are genres that we were never included.
But see,
in.
this is what's weird about you. Because from your clothes to the shows you talk about was not your era.
I know, but that's the thing. I have
You
an
and
older
Eli
growing up.
Capella. Like,
I have an older growing up. So like
Something about y'all.
So like Merc and Mindy is a show that I'm really familiar with.
a show that you should have
Yeah,
never
you
cared
should've
about.
Robin
Yeah.
Williams, right?
You should have never cared about.
He's an alien, comes from another planet to the Earth, and he's giving these signals every day. And at the end of each show, he talks to the motherboard, and it's a blessing and a lesson and all this other thing. So like, that's what I'm
I watched
saying.
more
We
than
know.
Mindy.
We know.
I'm just
But
looking
that's
at
why
you
I'm
like,
saying,
nigga,
where is the Merc and Mindy of right now? Like, we need that type of encouragement on the media. Like, everything
I
gotta
think-
be ignorant and disrespectful towards us, because that's what happens. And that's why my biggest thing was to be part of the media, not to be famous, but to make an impact. So when we tell a story again, it's not told from the other perspective of the person, of the victim.
Positive, like,
Did you see the
I like
new
it.
Wonder Years?
no,
I didn't
yeah.
see it. I heard about it, but I didn't
It's
see
actually dope.
Yeah.
But
Let's
it's
see.
it's literally like I watched the other one. You know what I mean? And this one is like,
it better.
yo, all black families is kind of alike. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? The
Kind,
shit
yeah.
that they point out, that they joke about, like, we all, like, you had somebody in your family that talked like that or that did that or that was into
Yeah.
that. And it's just like, that was interesting to see them do a reboot that was a completely different race.
Right. And
Not just a different gender. Because sometimes that's the quickest thing. Just make the boy a girl.
Right.
You came from the same projects, played at the same playground, like,
Not the same.
you know what I mean? And it's like, no,
Facts.
once you switch racial, and during that time,
Right.
Yeah.
when the era that
It's a
was
whole
done in,
nother,
it's different. It's different.
And that's, I think, like, I know one of the things I talked to you offline about was just the idea of having that festival atmosphere, right? And we have it, and we have platforms, and make sure I tap into these different platforms if you're an artist. But the biggest thing that you talked about was like, look, this is our stage to do what we want, right?
Right.
We can create our own buzz, but the same thing, why don't we have an independent underground movie festival where people can come and show their little clips and films and bring these ideas? We do it at every
We
other
haven't
level.
done it yet.
And we haven't done it yet.
No,
I think it's possible though. I
It's
think
possible.
I think this is the perfect time to do
You
it.
haven't done it yet.
I haven't done it yet. No,
I think
but
this the
that's
perfect
something
time to
I wanna-
try it.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Well,
Like,
do it. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're
That's all I'm saying.
gonna rally together for all the people that want to be a part of it, because it's the thing.
We're at a space now where the technology is there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You can do Skype.
We got Font Productions,
Not
so
Skype,
we could do it whatever make the
You
most
do whatever
sense.
it is you want.
Listen,
Like real shit.
my plan is by 2023, which is literally next year. I want to have
like
a
tomorrow.
24-hour network with blocks of programming for the different genres, just like PBS did back in the day. PBS was
24
broken.
consecutive hours.
Not on live recording. Some of the shows will
okay.
be live, some won't, but pre-recorded. You know, so what we're gonna grow is a database of people who already have this content. You have teachers who did Zoom calls and did all these things and recorded these things, bringing this stuff together and have a 24-hour network similar to what PBS did when we were young, so that by the end of the night you're going to sleep to some grown-up like conversation or whatever it
So,
may be.
we started this thing a couple years ago. It's just like YouTube. It's called Your Work Network. You remember that shit?
Mm-hmm.
It's right here. It's the logo.
WYN. I mean,
We need to
YW.
bring that back.
And no, it's the domain is still there.
Oh yeah,
It's
time
about
to it's time to
people.
relaunch that.
It's about convincing people that this is a more lucrative way to do things, where a lot of the times we know that you have a problem when people aren't used to opening certain apps on their phone yet. You know what I mean?
And that's the conversation I had with, I think it was Ace or maybe Rosie. But I was saying, why do we always think that everything has to be live? We're programmed to believe that everything has to be in the moment, in the now, when we can literally say, hey, let's really script this and let's sit down and really make this shit a thing. Because sometimes everybody's not, I know me and Kravitz,
I don't
it's so
think doing
crazy that we
everything
can just go on
live-
air and just go. but it's not for everybody. So my thing is,
I don't think any network survives if you do everything live,
right? Because you will burn yourself out.
Yeah, like you can't really do
content.
that shit.
Like my new word and my new
you gotta be reruns or something.
Is content. Content stacking, right? Content stacking. It's like the same way that Martin did, the same way that all these shows did. Now you can go back and watch 4 or 5 seasons of Martin.
Then that's a conversation that you can start having about getting rights to certain shit too, because everything isn't what we expect it to be. Some things is just being overlooked, and there might be opportunity in it because it could be that one show that you bring back, or that one show
the
that
reboots is what's
that'll bring you all the way back.
We saw a lot of YouTube web series pop a few years ago. Money and Violence.
I'm about to say Money and Violence was a big one.
Stuff like that. Imagine being the first one to grab them, and everybody got to come to you.
And that's
to watch Respect Life.
You know what I'm saying? And that's,
you see what I'm saying? Like, and that's not a big dog.
It's
that's
just
we know people that could,
shit.
you can make that. You know what I mean? Like not to disrespect the platform. I'm just talking about we have brains and technology. We have the people to do that type of thing.
We got the people around that make the moves. That's why really it's just about connecting them. It's not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that it can't happen no more. It used to be.
I'm saying I want you to. I'm saying I want you to iron that idea out more, and I want you to figure out the film festival because I think
that's tough.
That community, and I mean, for instance, you watch Mike's Spread Opinion, Math Havoc podcast.
Oh, I do.
He had Boone and Rich on there, and he had Black De Niro on there on one episode.
Really?
And they actually talked about trying to distribute films earlier, what they had to do, what they learned, how they upgraded, what streaming services they break down all of that shit.
Right.
But we got so many of them. We have Peter Parker's in the city. We got Jermaine Quick's in the city. We got Anthony Reed's in the city. Like we got so many motherfuckers that have short films, long films, all type of bodies of work. Even someone got a film I'm in. Right. That's at least 35 minutes long. Damn. So like these things could be explored in a real way if we just have a couple rooms with the right lighting and the right projection, and we could just get it done and stream it now or later, chop it up, stream it later. Like it's not it's not even a thing that like you talking about a couple meetings and some elbow grease and couple eyes, but not a lot.
Yeah,
couple eyes.
Because
you should be able to get that back because who else is doing the film festival? If you make it make sense, people will come.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to definitely pay a submission.
You'll get the actors in there, you'll get the models in there, everybody involved with the project, so it shouldn't be a problem.
I'm saying, I like it. It's a lot of people who got filmed. Like, if you look at like my body of work, people say, hey, you know how long you been acting? And I tell them I only been acting for a year, and they say, no way, you know, you good at it.
Give us a monologue right now. Put you on the spot. Monologue right now. Bang. Put you on the spot.
How you doing, fellas?
Doing
Mike.
Sammie turning 40 the next day, huh? You going to turn 40 on me? That's what you going to do to me, huh?
You just going to start stuttering?
You going to do that to me, huh? You going to turn 40 tomorrow? That's what you going to do, huh? You going to no. You going to wake up. You going to turn 40 on me, huh? You know what? I'm putting cases on both of you niggas.
This nigga is crazy, yo.
No, I mean, I'm just an actor at heart. That's why I do it because at the end of the day, life is a stage. That's something I really said. Like early in my career,
I got acting background, so pull me in.
Oh, what's your monologue? Give us a monologue right now, Sammie. Give us a monologue, a 40 monologue. Let's give it 40 monologue.
Sippin with Sammie, Sam Malone. That's
actually a good joke.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I give yo.
Go run it up with that one.
Yeah, I want you to call.
I'm Nori.
That was good, yo. That was good. That was good. I like that.
I want to ask Sammie a question.
That was real slick.
What made you snap into sway mode this morning? Like I saw the fire in your eyes.
No, and Kravitz know it, and y'all kind of get the energy from me that like I'm big on letting the person whose show it is run their show. Mm-hmm. The first strike is the takeover.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can have takeovers, but they're not literal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's still the show. Right. And then first thing in the morning, I don't like to be dark. Just went through a whole lot of shit, society-wise. Let's keep it upbeat. Let's talk about all of these people that have showed up on behalf of you. You know what I mean?
Right.
To represent your situation, and let's get them some light too. Then, when a certain level of hypocrisy sets in, I start feeling like you playing with me, like you think I'm stupid, and then it's like we don't even have to go down this road. And you're doing it to the people. You know what I mean? So it got to the point where it was like, all right, so let's just compare everything that was just said to a simple fact.
I'm starting to realize that we just gotta move on. Like a lot of things, like, and Kravitz tell me this all the time, and he been telling me for a while. He said, "Listen, everybody ain't for it." And I was like, "Damn, Kravitz, but I want to help." No, but everybody.
No,
and he always
man.
stop me in my tracks and say, "Everybody ain't for it."
It's just a way to do things. Like when Kravitz be like, "Yo, let's play some music," that's his nice way of cutting niggas off.
But that's what I'm saying. Like whenever Kravitz give me a sign that it's over, you know, I'm gonna definitely take that sign. You know what I'm saying? I used to feel like, you know, hey, maybe I can. Nah, if he's saying it's time to rock, then it's time to rule.
Nobody that's
You know
driving to work in the morning or that's sitting in their desk in the morning and doing their morning routine wants to hear yelling about nothing with no direction for 30 minutes straight. Like nobody wants to hear that. They got their own problems.
Fact.
You got a library full of dope music and a studio full of future possible stars. If you really look at it, like nobody played no weak shit. Everybody was dope.
Facts.
Even he's dope. You know what I mean? Like that's I consider that my folk too. But it's just like
that moment,
we not doing that, bro.
I say this right.
But that's not new. I do that
every city, right? Every city that you go into, every city that you connect with people in, they're gonna have the same view about their city that people here have the view about our city. They feel as though their city is the hardest city to make it out of. If you make it out of there,
like
you can make it in there.
Like
nobody support in their city. Exactly. Nobody really wants us here, etc. We all feel the same way we feel. So our job is to, when we wake up every day, is to figure out what we can do to change what we're doing, so that everybody, you know what I mean, it bleeds into everybody around.
That's what gets so frustrating, because you're sitting next to, literally, you're sitting next to the CME Morning Show, Fly Girl and Fly Boy Friday Radio Show, Sippin with Sammie podcast, members only, the Sippin with Sammie radio concert series, at Glockaware Radio, Artist Playground. Like, just name CME experience, the experience
the
shit.
Expo,
like all we do is fight for ways for you motherfuckers to get right.
I'm gonna tell
on
you,
every level, from members only that actually trains artists how to fucking perform without them even knowing it. I watched them grow by leaps and bounds in 3 weeks.
Yep.
This nigga came at me last week like, you ain't gonna come through members only. I'm like, bro, you know what I mean? I was at that you wasn't at.
So like what you saying, like, and I was telling this, you know, shout out to members only, of course, because of the platform and everything that we've been doing over there. But it's like the last joint we did was LURK. Like, let's keep it a buck, right? That's what it was, and it was hard, bro. Like, I was literally not like in my right mind to host it because I wasn't thinking that way. And then the show starts. He got the drink. The show start and they start off with the LURK song, right? And what's so crazy about this whole situation, and people like, how can you be so attached? Why can't you? The last night I really seen him and interacted with him was the show. Shout out to Hollywood Him that he had, and he said to me like, it's like when somebody passed away, I always think about the last thing we talked about for some reason. Like, and I remember him grabbing me like it was real like intense, but I'm like, I'm not in no danger, so I'm cool. I'm gonna listen to what you guys say. He was like, are you a fan or do you love my music? And I was like, nigga, I love that shit. I love your music. He said, I need you on stage with me. So I remember being over there getting a drink or doing some dumb shit and him starting, and the video you see is me like behind him singing the song and shit, and we going hard. Like, he was having fun. And it was like that was the same week. That next week he goes to Artist Playground. I'm DJing. We had a whole situation, you know, all the apology shit and all that happened. But that Thursday, they tell me that the shit go down. And I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to keep my mind like this. The week is going. We get closer and closer to Saturday, and now it's like this is the day, and like his family comes, the T-shirts on, and all this. His music plays, and then you got to get me up there to host. It's like, like it was very hard, but. The reason why it was so hard is because, like you said, artists training week by week. LURK was getting better day by day. Like, it was like, nigga, he was perform on Monday, perform on Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday, bro. And he wasn't from Philly. He was from Jersey. He was from Camden. So he was driving over here. And this is what makes me mad, Sammie, right? And there's not a lot of things that do. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of things that do. Why is in our city we got thousands of artists? We see them all the time. How are we letting people from outside of here getting more resources than we do? Because this man, I don't listen.
I got a quick answer for that.
I'm about to say,
But no, I know it's an answer for it. But my thing is this:
one word.
This dude came from Camden, damn near 3 times a week in our city, and he's remembered now as a legend in our city. I'm saying, not saying that his city's not, but he's going to be remembered. It's not one of them things that's going to be like, oh man, he was cool. The music that he made and the impact that he made on the people that he met is the reason why I say that. You know
Well, the reason that a lot of the times, especially Jersey, I see a lot come over here and get to it is because they don't have the arrogance that we had. They come over here knowing that it's shit over here, knowing that if they get in their rooms, they could benefit from it, and they work hard. They got a good business sense and all of that. A lot of them that I meet that come from South Jersey over here.
That's
the
dope,
thing
bro.
that
I respect it, but it just saddens me that in our city is like you see people like, yo man, and it be dumb shit like,
bro,
y'all can't get no cover art. Like nigga, what? Come to the shows. Like you'll find somebody to do cover art.
As somebody from the outside, you're 9 times out of 10 gonna get resources before people from in the inside gonna get the resources.
That's interesting.
I mean,
Anywhere you go.
On some
No,
real
that's
shit.
what I'm saying.
So it's smart to come from
Even
Jersey
in the
to
workforce,
Philly to get some.
A lot of people that do
resources.
hiring will tell you that they'll be quicker to give a job to an out of towner because they feel like 9 times out of 10 this person really needs this job. They don't have like
Want to work harder.
They ain't got somebody to just move in with if shit don't work. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Like,
hungry, like it's a hungry to you more like
and I used to always like when I lived in Maryland, bro. If I woke up one day and said, "Yo, I'm gonna go look for a job," I would have 2 phone calls before I got home.
Yeah, I always.
That shit used to be.
I always
like,
been
man, I'm about to
employed
go get
too
a
though.
job.
Like this is my first job. This is
I'm
my
like,
first
I'm gonna
time
go get a job.
being truly unemployed.
One of my
That's how I do it.
roommates gave me the
I'm gonna go
speech
get a
one day because
job.
I'm young and loose.
Yeah.
He
And
like,
lucky.
nigga, where you going?
Young and
You know
loose.
these bills ain't like.
That's what.
Because I had a couple of hours left from the summer, so
My
I'm
bro
like,
said that.
I'm like, I'm good.
I'm
You know what I
good.
mean?
I'm straight.
He like, bro,
Them shit was
man,
good.
in a minute these Jones gonna hit you.
Yeah.
He like, you might as well go look for something now. What you doing today? And I felt like my mom was talking to me, and I'm like,
yo, I had the same
College
talk.
was hella crazy.
like nigga, I'm out. And
Yeah.
I went out. I
What?
wound up with 2 jobs at a possible.
Like, yo, I got a job.
nigga.
Came back like, yo, I got that joint.
Yeah.
It's
I
working.
had
What we doing?
I had the most amazing college experience, bro.
Where'd
Where you
go
went to
school?
college?
I went to school at Lock Haven University. Shout out to Lock Haven
Lock
University.
Lock Haven.
And I graduated from
Lit.
that bitch, so that's what
Lock
makes it
Haven.
even crazier.
That's
Because if
dope.
you know where the fuck Lock
The
Haven
honor
is,
Society's lit.
if you're not from Philadelphia, that's okay. But if you from Philadelphia and you ever travel west, you wouldn't even understand where the fuck we live at. Pennsylvania is a green state. They got national parks and shit, bro. Once you leave Philadelphia, nigga, I never seen no shit like that. When I first drove out there,
It's huge.
I'm looking, I'm like, what the fuck? Is this like Jurassic Park? Like, where the fuck are we at?
No,
We driving through
bro.
mountains and shit, bro.
Bro, when
But when
I
I felt that campus, I knew that's where I was supposed
There
to
it
be, bro.
is.
And it wasn't even because of nothing else besides it just felt right.
I was a kid and I shot
All the
a
Jurassic Park.
we shot a movie. We shot a after school special
funny.
actually on Penn State campus. So we was on Penn State
Penn
main
State,
campus
shout out to Penn State.
for a week.
Beautiful campus.
You know what I mean? Filming and shit. But like getting to that motherfucker. Only
got
thing
lost
I
on
ever
Penn State
seen like
campus.
that was like the movies where they show people going to prison and they driving up the
Right.
mountain and like,
Yo,
I'm like,
that's-
it's just
bro.
more mountain, nigga. Like,
Bro,
where are we going?
I got 3 stories. And I'm not going to tell all 3 simultaneously. I'm going to tell one at a time. Because that's how you tell a story.
All right,
First of all,
wait,
Penn State.
Hold on.
I'm going to tell you about Penn State real quick.
Okay, all right, so bang, we're gonna talk about Penn State. I was just making
Yeah,
sure.
He trying to line up the whole pie.
Yeah,
I
nigga.
got you. I got
Tell your
you.
story
The
and see where we
first
go
story
from
is this, right? So we at Penn State for the Lil Wayne concert, right?
Nigga said, I need the next 45 minutes.
Well, no. This is, no, I don't need all that time. These is quick stories. We went to Penn State for the Lil Wayne concert. Ray Trimmer opened up for him.
Them my niggas.
Boss, I think Boss did a set. It was a cool, like Lil Wayne. If you don't go to a Lil Wayne concert before this nigga stopped doing music, then you fucking up your life. It was amazing. He came out the blunt blowing. It was hour at the hour of just hit. You forgot that this nigga even he was on that. Then he does a section where he just brings out features.
Right.
And at the time, the feature that was hot was finessing, I be finessing. The little white boy, this little white boy, like he grew up on one of these farms out here.
I never even heard of that.
It's on. Sorry for the Wait, I believe. Sorry for the Wait 2.
Yeah,
or
I would've missed that one.
Yeah.
I fuck with Sorry for the Wait. I'm a Lil Wayne fan if you didn't know that. But we went to the Lil Wayne show, then it was over, right? And we were trying to find somewhere to have a party or some shit. Couldn't find nowhere. So we had to go drive back to Lock Haven, which was a 2 hour, like an hour and a half drive. These niggas got high on a bong, right? And they passed out. So I had to drive an hour and a half by myself in the dark like this. Just couldn't see. And it's smoky as shit. We in the mountains.
Like strange fruit.
Looking like dickheads.
Looking like
and
strange fruit.
this is it. I'm like, and they snoring. It's dark as shit. So I'm stargazing and shit, looking at the sky. And it was just like, exactly. You see what I'm saying? That's my dilemma. This fucking sky looks beautiful, and I'm trying to drive these fuckers home that sleep, and I'm mad. I'm Sammie. I'm mad. I just had the best show of my life. Lil Wayne has literally blessed me with the song, like a song, 2 hours of music, and I got to drive these assholes home.
The sky is so beautiful.
No, but like, see, and that's why you don't get the second story. So
That's why. The
What's
second
the
story is better though.
What's the best live performance you've seen?
The best? Oh, can I give you three?
Whether that's an event or a performance.
All right, so I would say the best live experiences. I would have to give you 3 because that's all I can give you. Lil Wayne was definitely top. That was the best concert I've ever seen in my life. Number 2 would have to be Made in America, J. Cole for the 2013 tour. That was a great tour. Big Sean opened up for him, and his set was amazing. Like, so I would put that 2. Now 3.
I remember that one.
3 would have to be my first concert I went to, which would have to be Wale. Now, why was that so special? First of all, it was my first concert. It was my first concert, and it was Wale's show. Because later that year, I saw him at Temple. He stunk the house up, and I was so disappointed because I wanted that same Wale. But when he opens with somebody else, when he opened for Fetty Wap that year, and he just came out with no energy. It was like, Wale.
Well,
if you don't stop fucking up, you know what I'm saying? Like,
one of the most moody entertainers.
Yeah, Wale, like
that's where the talent comes
Wale,
from.
one of them boys. Like if you go, like you said, if you go to a Wale show,
yeah, he gonna snap at a Wale show.
You're going to get what. You're going to get his vision of what
you know what I'm
saying? Like when he's coming out to other people's shows, like Sandra State's moody as hell. So if he don't, it's all
but like
vibe. He was about vibes and energy before anybody else in his rap game was about vibes and energy.
Yeah, he was that boy.
He was saying,
but that's the thing. But my thing was, even at this year's shout out Cole and Dreamville and everybody like that. The Dreamville Fest, this nigga came late to that show because he said he had to get his hair done. Like, nigga, what? Like, you didn't plan this?
Hold on now.
But like, no, he said the girl fucked his hair. Like, she got dreads. Like, she put the wrong beeswax in his shit.
And she fucked.
And then mind you, this is what he said.
If anybody put beeswax in your hair, slap him.
Look.
Damn,
he said, I'm not going to change my hair. I'm still gonna just put a hat on. So it took you an extra 20 minutes just to put a hat on, and you was late to the fucking Dreamville.
20 minutes, you know, you had to bark for 15.
Yeah,
bro. And then the show wasn't
5 minutes to put the hat.
Like Wale is at the back end of the career. If he doesn't do something soon, I'm done supporting. I'm done supporting him.
What?
No, I'm talking about for his performances. I mean, he's still a good artist.
Mr. Drop a top 10 song, whatever
I
feel like
whenever he wants.
That J. Cole, that work it out, J. Cole and him, that shit hard.
Wherever Wale want to drop.
Oh yeah.
A single
is going to drop.
But he solidified though. I would say for sure.
For weeks.
He solidified as he solidifies the boy. He remind me of Tiger. Like Tiger drop a summer joint every summer. Every summer he drop a joint.
Tiger gonna drop something this summer.
Right. I think Tiger dropped every summer and just made that bread and then shopped them the mall.
We're about to hear a lot more from, I believe.
Who?
Ty. I think we're gonna hear more Ty Dolla
Sign.
Really?
Because remember
and
he had the legal problems. I don't know more.
How will Gunna's absence?
Remember we saw the video of him getting booked.
How will Gunna's absence affect the game?
I was about to. I was going extra.
Yo, they say Gunna trial date is January.
January 9th, 2023.
So you telling me that's 6 months?
So hold on. In this time,
them niggas got 1,000 songs on a hard drive. They good.
Yeah, I feel that, but I mean, like as far as
I'm talking about, as far as putting out music. I'm
not
talking about in general.
Yeah, music they good.
Don't misconstrue that.
Yeah, they good with music. They straight with music. They live in the studio.
Them dropping singles is the last thing we need to worry about right now.
I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Right.
Do you think there's anybody right now that's gonna feel that void.
That void. That
I'ma say
YSL
Moneybag,
That
yo.
YSL is gonna leave.
I'ma say
because they're going to
Moneybag,
leave.
yo.
A lot of people
Well,
aren't
that's
talking
not
about
even.
it, but a
That's
lot of
not
people.
yo. That's Gotti them. And they killing. And they already killing.
Moneybag and all of them.
That's Gotti them. They already snapping. Like
So who gonna be the top dog? Like
it's weird because a lot of things is transitioning. Like you gotta think Kendrick is leaving TDE. You know what I'm saying?
it's a lot of shifting going on.
It's a lot of shifting. Migos is at a point where
Yeah, they
like
breaking up, nigga.
whether they're breaking up or not, I believe that they almost through their fucking contract.
They almost are.
So
You
how?
see what I'm
So
saying? You gotta think about how
They
long
should be.
ago we
so
met the Migos.
let me ask y'all a question, right?
2013.
Y'all,
They was with them right after that.
let me ask y'all a question right now.
As far as we
I
know.
think this is a good segue into whatever's next. I don't know. Let's drink again real quick.
We'll have it
I know it's
segue.
not my show, but I just
How
want
you
to
gonna do a segue?
I don't even know if
I
I'm
wanna
listening
do
to
it
him
by
until he
myself.
say something.
He
But go ahead.
said-
I don't
Hold
even
on.
wanna do
Hold on.
myself
Wait.
drinking.
Wait. He said, I just gotta rewind your last line. You said this is gonna be a good segue
So whatever's next.
into whatever's next, but I
is
don't
next?
know what's
I
next.
don't know, but I know I wanted to ask Sammie.
We
a question.
segueing in the abyss.
Sammy, wait. Sammy, I want to ask you a question. Give me two artists
Change
that you would
color
like
fucking with
to
you.
see work together. Like two artists of any era, any
Like
genre.
on a record together.
Yeah, any artist, any era.
You know it's crazy. I just thought of a weird pairing.
Yeah, that's what I want to hear. The weird ones.
Sade and Smoke Dizza.
Sade.
Sade and Smoke Dizza would be fucking crazy, or Currency, but something on that
Okay.
to get a
I
Sade
like that.
joint
What you got?
with a motherfucking what's the name beat?
I like that.
Either Alka or Harry Fraud.
I like that.
That would be heavy.
I really
And I don't
like
even know
that.
why that's the first thing that came to my
That's
head.
tough.
But the first thing I
Yo.
thought was Sade, and the
I got
second
one.
thing was like,
I'm high right now.
You
so
got one?
that-
You got one?
I like
'Cause I got
that.
one. I got one.
that's hard, right?
To hear that right now, I like that.
I got
That would be hard.
What you got?
Hopefully he
B-Black?
ain't already got one, but that would be dope.
Here goes my dream pair up, but I don't know why I just thought of it. Cause you took my one. When you said Sade, I was like, what nigga? You
No,
on my
because Sade
head?
just do something
Yeah,
to
she-
me.
Yeah,
She's
no,
special.
she nigga.
She's
I listen.
special.
We're gonna talk about that off air because that's a different experience. But I would say Adele.
Okay.
Right? Watch where I go.
Okay.
Can't go wrong with it though.
Adele and motherfucking Lauryn Hill.
Now, Lauren flashed through when I got to my Sade joint.
I like.
I
that.
knew you was
But
thinking
then-
Lauryn. That's why I
but
was
then
like,
I'm kind of like,
Which Lauren you? Which Lauren
you gotta go left
getting?
sometimes.
doo-doo-doo, that Lauryn Hill.
Okay.
And that's the thing. Like, if I'm gonna give a parent like that, it's like battle rap to me, right? Like, if I don't, unless it's something we all want to see, I don't necessarily need to see two superstars in a 2-on-2 battle.
Yeah.
I need to see a superstar bring somebody up and battle with them.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like when I thought about it, it was like Lauren would be super easy. Sade, Lauren, I'm sure everybody would love that.
Everybody would have
But
that
would it
shit.
give something back to the hood?
Adele.
Dizza.
I like the way you thought.
What
though.
gives
I
it
like
back
that.
to the
I
hood?
like your joke.
I'll
but
do-
You took Sade, so it fucked my whole strategy up.
Dream pairing.
Dream parent. Kravitz. Let's go.
And mind you, this wasn't even Dream. That was a great idea though that I'm running with. I'm sticking with
That's a
it.
good job.
Yeah,
we
I'm
could try to
sticking with
figure out how to make that happen.
I'm sticking with it.
Technology.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
shit, we'll
do
clip this and tag Dizza.
Tory Lanez
Okay, that makes sense.
Of course, Kravitz says Tory. Yep.
and myself. I think
this
we
nigga
would make
talking
a
to
crazy
Tory
or
Lanez.
you know what I'm saying?
Hashtag
I'll call
Adam.
Aubrey.
But you gotta
like,
give us
Aubrey.
one without you. You
Huh?
gotta give us. I'm not mad at that one, but you gotta give us one that don't include you.
I need Drake.
vanity
I
is
need
real.
Drake and Tory on the same
It's a
drum.
crazy
They never did a
transition.
joint together.
Nope.
Trey
got
Songz
problems?
and who?
They used to.
Drake and Tory. he
They
said.
used to.
Drake and Tory got
It's just a
beef?
Canadian thing.
This Canadian
I feel like I remember something about it.
Squash it.
There's so much shit I can't keep
If
up.
they can come together and give it something, I'll be complete.
Drake and Tory, that's gonna be some emotional
Listen,
shit.
that's
Tory
gonna
and
be a real
Wayne.
song.
All right, but
I like
2
Tory.
Chainz
and
and who?
2 Chainz and Whoopi Goldberg.
You are asking. No, real shit. Cause
Like,
Chainz
no.
gets some good. Chainz that did features
Wayne.
with
2 Chainz
everybody.
and Slick Rick.
Ooh,
Hard.
That's heavy.
I like it.
What would that like? Who would go first?
That would be the
That's
best.
the
And
best.
Chainz done wore Slick Rick jewelry
Yeah.
before.
Who would
It's-
go first? No, they got
Slick
a
and-
song. No,
Slick and Chainz.
Slick Rick and
Slick and
Chainz got a
Chainz
song
would be
together.
good.
Isn't Chainz featured on it? Is it?
Yeah.
It's the It's
they got
the,
a song together. They
Is
do.
it the history of what's the name?
And Slick Rick got the silver outfit on with the patch. And
No,
shit.
I mean like an actual like they
No, it's a
lock
song.
in. No, I mean like yeah.
yeah, like it's
I gotta
a real
dig on to that. But
Yeah,
all
but
right,
I think it's a drum. But that's still
damn.
hot though.
I would love this. Like
I
really
want
get a
I want Kid
record
and
from
Play
them.
featuring the Blood Brothers.
That would be crazy.
I like that.
That would be
fire.
a different type of energy.
I like
Them
it.
niggas
That'd be
get
fire.
funky, and the Blood Brothers like slide, nigga. Like it's bro, nigga.
slide, nigga. That was crazy.
That was,
That was crazy.
I mean, slide. But you know,
slide,
T,
nigga.
you know, Tiffy is
You know
on
what
slide.
TV be on?
Tiffy is on slide.
Mm.
He gonna be on the end of that song, so
Dope.
that's gonna be crazy. But I did want to talk about something though.
I don't care what you want to talk
Oh,
about.
what did
Like,
you wanna talk
wanna
about?
bro?
I did want to talk about. First of all, I want to say shout out to everybody that man. They wrapped their arms around me. I got back home and shit. I ain't gonna lie. I thought niggas was gonna hate me and shit, but niggas been loving on me and shit, making me feel good about this music shit. But I really want to say special shout out to Ace the Chemist.
My guy.
Shout out to my
boy.
man from Jersey. Damn, I'm losing your name right now. I'm gonna find it on the gram real quick. Shout out to him for mixing me up. Shout out to E-NESS for the opportunity, man. If y'all don't know, I mean, what y'all know, I'm saying like the audience. I was able to win a contest and get an E-NESS verse. Now, this shit happened about a month ago. And I was so... one of the things I want to definitely think about and talk about is patience. Like, one of the things I talk to you about a lot, and you tell me about a lot. But patience, right? With your music.
It's my
Sometimes...
show.
Yeah, I know.
Go ahead.
Sometimes you just like you rush it, you know what I'm saying? You just don't let it dry, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And then you forget to layer up and make it brighter and stand out. For the first time in my career as an artist, and I've only been doing art for a little bit over a year now, I actually took my time and I recorded the song that will be the first half of the E-NESS feature last night. So it was an experience. I couldn't even operate and
She
write
told
more
you don't
music.
bang on the table. He just started tapping.
Oh yeah, that's my nervous tick. I'm
For
sorry.
anybody that just think I'm being mean to him.
He's just being mean to me.
It's
He's-
an
I would-
it's an
first of all,
audio
let's
thing.
drink. Let's just drink.
Anyway, well, no. Because you know what's crazy? When he wants to talk about something, he gets super somber and just talks in a straight line. And it's like, bro, congratulations, first of all, because that's dope as fuck.
Facts.
You won
you.
a competition for one. Two, we fuck with Ness. You know, Ness.
Nigga, that's a
Lockwood,
legend, nigga. I couldn't even
SippinwitSammie,
believe that was the prize.
Philly
I was
fan.
like, huh?
Like, we love Ness. So like that's ill in itself.
Yeah.
Salute to the one thing that you said that I think should be recapped is that when you said you got the prime net thing, then put the thing on it, then shine it up, then put the gloss on it
That's something
to
I've
make
never-
sure that
I've
we
never
take
done
full
because
advantage.
I was so eager
of
to
the
record
opportunity.
and run through stuff. Like, just I want to make more. I want to make more. Like, I got addicted to the
Nigga, you
studio.
gonna let me talk or you
Oh,
gonna
my
it's
fault.
like, no, I'm fucking with you.
It's Sippin with Sammie birthday eve anyway, so let's talk about 40.
I'm
Nah,
fucking
throw
with
it.
you, bro.
Let's talk
But no,
about
real
40.
shit though. I definitely want to say, because we'll get the joking and we'll forget to say the congratulations, and that's corny.
No,
I'm not gonna
factory.
do you like that.
Nah,
That's
I
a-
love
that's
y'all.
a big
That's a
congrat-
situation. You
You,
know what I mean?
you grow up watching these people, right? Let's talk about
Definitely
this for a
watching
second.
Nigga.
In tune to what it is you're talking about, right?
Mhm.
You grow up watching these people
Mm-hmm.
on TV. You grow up saying, "Damn, these people are from my city." Now you're
And you think that they're phenomenal
And you-
talents.
yeah
Until you see 'em,
unreachable.
you're like,
They're
damn, these niggas
untouchable.
is
They're
Yeah.
they're on TV. I'm not.
Because
I
to
want to
be a
get
star
there.
from here means something.
You are now literally are in the rooms with the who's. You're sitting next to people that you as a kid 20 years ago
Nigga
looked
might
at
go
on
stream
TV.
Ness and your song gonna pop up now.
You get what I'm saying?
on the Spotify.
And that's
you know what I'm
the-
saying?
That's what
Come
that
on.
was. So that wasn't even my thinking. It was just like the fact that I can sit.
Oh
here
no,
and
we
put
fucking our
bars.
algorithms up, baby. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Oh no,
Yo,
yeah.
we fucking
Once
all
it drop, I want y'all
Come
to
on,
support the shit out of it because
We trashing these algorithms.
this
You
summer
crazy?
is gonna be special for a lot of artists in the circle
I
that
keep telling them that. I keep
that
telling
we're
them
in right
bro.
now because
I
our
keep telling
circle.
them.
I mean, if you haven't
If
seen
they
the-
do what they're supposed
Kravitz
to
is
do,
working every day.
if everybody
Sammie.
runs
dropping
they
June
fucking
25th.
race, bro, it's gonna be scary. Next time it gets warm again, everybody's gonna look different.
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy.
And when I say that, I'm not, I am a fly boy, but it ain't about clothes all the time. When I say everybody's going to look different, like their outlook on life is going to be different. Like their possibilities, the things they got on the table, the time they got for bullshit is going to change.
It's like I feel
It's
like
going to change.
I feel like Streets
I'm
put
fighting
his
for that
tape
shit.
out, and it was just like after that, everything was like a surge.
Now,
Like everything was a
remember-
the night
surge.
I
that Streets,
remember.
the night that Streets released that joint though, bro, I seen how excited he was about it. I seen him energetic about every moment of that shit, bro. I keep telling people, man, these releases be like birthdays.
Yeah.
It's like
it's your baby.
you
like,
finally
you
got your
baby
shit
born.
off, man. Like you constipated trying to like
Bro,
where did they get a load of these? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Wait till they hear this, like, and you a lot of time, bro. My album, like my real album, my debut album, is a fucking 2-year process already. The song, I thought it was done. Now I'm doing all this other shit. Now I'm sitting here. What do
you
I put
already
on?
got
What I take
singles
on?
off of that joint. You got
Right,
what's the
Hancock
name?
been spinning for almost 2 years now, and it's on multiple platforms.
That's
I
crazy.
think that's
That's
where-
dope though.
That's how you're supposed to do. You're supposed to do. And when you know you got a song that
Then carry by itself.
can
baby.
carry itself. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, that's
you
the
run
Fetty
that.
Wap, the Fetty Wap example.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn,
Yup.
People don't
3
realize
years.
they
3-4
did that
years.
3-4 years, bro, in North Jersey and New York. 3-4 years to try to get somebody to hear
They booed him the
Trap
first
Queen,
two,
bro.
They
Trap
booed
Queen
him. They
that
booed him
shit.
the first two. They booed
Trap
him the
Queen,
first
Two
baby.
years.
But you know what?
But
though?
you realize his sound was an
real
adaptation,
thing.
Yup.
but it wasn't time yet. Like
Yeah,
the
this is
industry
the time.
wasn't ready to hear that twang.
But now everybody sound like that nigga.
But
Rod Wave,
yeah.
all like
But it's a
Yeah.
progression because we could take all of this
Yeah.
shit back to we could put 100 dope people under two people, and these ain't even the people you would think I would say. We could put 100 dope people under T-Pain, Lil Wayne.
Facts.
oh
Thousands,
my god,
millions. For
that
Under
was
T-Pain, Lil
that's a
Wayne.
versus I want to see.
Just
think
like
it is.
just
I wanna see
the
that.
sound
Lil Wayne
the
would
sound
destroy him.
the sound progressions
It'd
at
be a
the
good
time
joint,
that they were
but Lil Wayne
doing.
would destroy him.
These kids adapted to, and they all from that generation.
Facts.
And I'm not saying that those are the only two sounds, but I'm saying
And that's-
like just them two names. You can name a bunch of niggas that got hits off of
That auto-tune came
And if
back
you
too.
add Cuddy,
Yeah.
the game is the
Oh,
fuck
you know,
over.
You know.
By the time
who-
you get the Ye and Drake, it's like stupid. But I mean, like you could go T-Pain, Wayne, and just go 150
Facts.
Let me
niggas.
ask you a
if you
question.
go
That
back,
hit
if you
records.
go back, right? If you go back, how do you think? Because I listen to these people like anytime it's a sunny day. I listen to these people, Zap and Roger. If you
Roger and Zach,
Roger and Zap, if you put
they got a
them,
bunch of fucking hits that nobody knows that is theirs. Just like what's the name of them do?
if
But yeah.
you put them right, just say you was to take them out of their time, right?
Dope, yeah.
And you would put them into that T-Pain, Wayne, that part of the time, they be one of them too.
Migos
100%.
Similar sound, too,
Migos sound directly comes from that.
I mean, but that's the twist. It's like when you really look at this shit, man. Like you talk about how much work Thug has put in.
And Young
And
Thug
what the
is somebody
fuck-
that's like,
what
He's
the
a
fuck do-
genius, bro.
What do Thug come from? What's his influences?
gotta be like
Everybody,
What's
scat.
his
bro.
influence? Like
Scatting,
when,
nigga.
when another nigga can emulate you
Future.
and become a possibly bigger star than you a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
The Migos,
Imitation.
the Migos
Like,
are
that's
the
crazy.
Migos are descendants, flow wise, of the Ludacris's of.
Yeah,
Atlanta.
I can see that. I can see
That's-
that. I would give him
I don't
Outkast.
they
I
are.
think that's bold, but I like it.
I give him
it's bold.
Outkast
I like
with an
it.
edge. I give him Outkast with an edge because Andre 3000 was the feathery bull. He was the soft like lay, and he was the meat.
Well, see,
No,
I
but
was
think-
saying
Andre
no,
kill you
I think-
lyrically though.
I think-
Andre is a.
I think
monster.
You
I think you
got that shit,
teetering on what everybody's missing about the Migos. The reason that they're a great group is because none of them niggas do the same thing.
Fact.
How about that?
None of them niggas do
Sippin'
the same
never
thing.
did the
Like
Sippin'
their
was so
mindset
different.
about music is different, but they know how to harmonize. They know how to come on the same page to pull off the thing. But if you really look
Facts.
at what they all do, you never expect Take Off the Offset. And
They
Migos-
just-
you know what I mean? You never like.
Facts.
They the descendants of like prison songs. Like them niggas like
Shout out to Pizza down the street because like
That's all you think about now.
that is like right now it just kicked everything just kicked in.
Just get a drink.
Okay.
Look, this nigga, yo, every time somebody wants to say something, he just makes us drink.
I
like,
remember what we talking about.
I would just.
I was already saying what I was talking. I'm so confused.
Sanford and Son is my favorite show.
You have a great relationship. You had a great you have or had a great relationship with your grandparents.
All right, so that question just took a whole left. I was like, what? So all right, let me put it like this. My grandfather, who my middle name is after, passed away before I met him, so I never had a relationship with him. And then my grandmother was always in a nursing home, so I never really had a relationship with her. So my old influence comes from the fact that my mom is older and I was around that. So there's a direct impact from that. My sister is older.
A lot of Murder, She Wrote.
Years. Oh man,
Golden Girls.
Movie is Imitation of Life. The
Oh
movie
my
about the little white girl. Yeah, my mom. The thing about my mom.
I thought I was bad. I love Grease. Like
no, she loves.
Well, my sister was in a musical,
I'm
so
big-
I
I'm
know
big.
Crybaby and all them joints.
Yo,
My
don't
mom like
get it
Ghost.
twisted. We're gonna do a
You
Sippin
know, when
with
your
Sammie
sister is older,
podcast
you don't
musical.
get to hold the remote.
But my favorite
On the way
movie. Look, my
to Sippin' with
favorite.
Sammie.
My favorite movie that
Everybody
stands
want me to do a
alone.
musical.
My
We're doing a
favorite-
musical, yo.
No, we can do that for sure. But my
You're writing
favorite.
it.
I would definitely write it.
Cool.
My favorite movie.
It's already done.
I don't give a fuck how many more they try to make. It's only the first 5 that
I'ma be
matter.
like, Bleak, who the
Rocky.
fuck?
Rocky 1 through 5
He said, "I'm
is
still
some
a
of the
piece of
greatest
garbage."
cinematic movies of all
1 through
time.
3.
No, 5, bro.
1 through
Because
3.
when Tommy come back and he on that bullshit,
1 through, bro.
and that nigga put them things
It's
on
really
it.
like 1, 2.
No, you can't put the German out. The German episode is why you got Creed 2.
Right. And
What we
see,
talking about?
He talking
Rocky.
about the Rocky series.
Okay.
Rocky took a long dive after 2 and 3.
Bro, you got
because it
Ivan
dry.
Drago? Ivan
That's why we
Drago.
have Creed.
Yeah.
But Ivan Drago, bro. The big
No.
Russian? Nigga?
No, that's
Come
cool.
on.
What he would Rocky ass though.
No, Mr. T. No, 3 was
You know
tough.
what fucked me up when I
Mr.
watched
T was
Rocky?
that guy.
You know what fucked me up when I watched Rocky?
What?
This nigga's running down the street drunk in the middle of the night in South Philly and screaming. And he's the only motherfucker outside.
That's because he's
Facts.
Italian, bro.
He
That's how they
Nigga,
operate
that
down
ain't
there.
not
I don't
one-
know.
That ain't not
Hey,
one
never-
I don't even go down
lockdown.
South Philly.
Motherfuckers don't even have
ask
their
that
door
question.
closed for
We ask that
real.
question
Like,
again.
yo, that
Ask
ain't
that question. We'll ask that question again. Hey, Sammy, real quick. Hey, Sammy, real
he
quick.
jumping, Adrian. He
He got, hey, fuck
get one
that.
person to say, "Hey, hold it down." No, that ain't South Philly.
Ain't
nigga.
nobody. How about the one like, yo, shut the fuck up? Like, ain't nobody
That
say
ain't-
that. Like,
Nigga, you
come
know
on,
what
yo.
that mean, bro. He gifted, bro. He's gifted,
Yo,
bro.
he said, yo,
Oh,
But
he
check
was
this out.
definitely
Hey,
gifted.
Sammy, real quick.
he said,
I
Where
worked with his
do
population before.
North
Adrian.
Philly start? Where do North Philly start?
Somewhere in Germantown, which sounds weird.
What
but-
street would you give it though? Like, what street is the first
don't-
street? in
Then
North
that actually,
I
from
don't
that geographic, that does though, because
That makes
Wissahickon
sense.
Avenue.
I don't
It's-
like
is
Philly? Is
identifying.
it airy?
I don't like identifying neighborhood cutoffs because I'm from Uptown,
Okay.
and everybody has a different vision of what the fuck. Is
All right, where do Uptown start at? Like, what's the first joint? We like, oh, shut
Uptown
up, Uptown.
actually-
What is
Uptown-
Uptown?
The crazy thing is,
What is
Uptown
Uptown
actually
cover?
starts where Germantown stops.
No, you got the easy answer out, cause no,
No,
way.
real shit. But
P-
then no, because
PR Sam.
it becomes weird, right?
PR
Because
Sam.
then you get like
Higher.
West Oak Lane that'll say we the real Uptown. Wadsworth say the same thing.
Right.
West Oak
What's
Lane,
in the
Wadsworth,
middle?
Mount Airy,
Yeah.
East Oak
Mount
Lane,
Airy.
Island.
Like
Island.
so it's like I don't really participate in them because it's like, yeah, there's a further up
So
top.
what's Fishtown?
But once you cross my neighborhood, you in Cheltenham.
What's
So
Fish-
that's
Cheltenham,
up top.
so Cheltenham, so all right, so let's do it like this. So Cheltenham and Wadsworth, right?
I'm gonna get comments about this too. This is gonna be one of the ones.
So Cheltenham and Wadsworth,
Mm-hmm.
right? Not Cedarbrook Mall side, but the other side,
Mm-hmm.
Dunkin' Donuts and all that,
Yeah.
up until
So you get to
That's
like
like Abbottson or some shit.
no,
No,
we
he's
talking
going the
about-
other way.
I'm going the
He
other
going
way.
he going
through
towards
Philly.
Stanton.
Yeah, towards
Oh,
Stanton.
oh,
So
He's going
up
towards
until
Stanton, and you really about
What the fuck is that,
Stanton,
like-
and then you cut over.
That's the Boulevard.
so
Island.
yeah, so how,
Because you
how
gotta
far
realize-
would Uptown stretch?
West Mount Airy is on the other side.
Right, and the East Oak Lane, right? I think it's at
How
Shell-
far
right,
over
right,
you would be
Shell-
like you would be in Alney,
Like
you
right,
would get-
right
on top of
before
Allen.
You
Allen.
would get right to like where East Oak Lane and Alney is at.
Okay, so because early on the show, he asked me the same thing. Early on the show, I said, "Well, Alany is like Alany.
Yeah.
Like we
So
don't.
once
the
you get to
middle
East
ground.
Oak Lane, once you
Yeah.
get to Alney,
Yeah,
that's not Uptown.
Yeah, I think.
But like my,
But dig
my
it though.
problem
If
is,
they had a popping ass rapper, motherfuckers would add them to the
Add
fucking
word.
like.
Yeah,
You
no,
just don't
facts.
never like. I
You
don't play them
never know,
like.
my whole thing is the confusion in Southwest. Like I feel like if I scoot too far into Southwest, I end
Southwest?
up in Derby.
I'm not
Every
I don't-
time.
No, real shit, bro.
Like if I go too far And I'm not careful. I'm in Darby, but Darby like Philly Junior.
Southwest is like a pocket.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't necessarily say like it's like
Southwest is like the Bronx. Everybody there.
Like you can't range it. You can't range it. It's a pocket.
Where's the line between West Philly and Southwest? That's why I get
But
confused.
What's the name street?
Brady's Ferry?
I'm trying to think of the street that runs sideways.
Baltimore
that
Avenue.
would cut it off. I think
probably Baltimore. That's what cut West Philly.
No, but I think it's a little below Baltimore.
Okay,
but it's somewhere around there.
I don't know. That's a good drawing.
Because like Spruce, Spruce ain't Southwest yet, but it's down the street from Southwest.
South Philly.
Nice town.
I'm talking about when you at 57th and Spruce.
Oh, 57th.
Right.
You a couple blocks from Southwest.
You have entered the zone.
The zone.
But you in West though, like.
All right, let me ask you this, right?
Because my people's
who got the best women? Let's go into that.
What, in the city?
In what section?
Uptown.
City? Of course you're gonna say Uptown.
I mean,
West Philly got some baddies
I'm from the land,
though.
I'm from the land of if a chick is walking,
yeah,
she's too young.
Yeah.
Everybody of age has a car or a chauffeur.
It's two things. It's a
different breed.
Sammie sipping.
It's
a different breed, bro. If you see somebody walking and she ain't get on a bus to go downtown to work, she's too young for you. Cause ain't no corner stores to just be walking to and prancing around.
Yeah, so
I'm from a different neighborhood.
It's I think it's a toss up. I think you toss up. You toss up between.
We never trusted South Philly girls. North Philly girls was always fun.
No,
they're fun.
It was always what?
Cause they lit. They got the weed. They fucking listen.
Facts.
They play the right shit in the car. Like it'd be different.
It's it's a toss up between North and Uptown. Like West was like.
West got some baddies, bro.
Absolutely.
But
like some baddies,
Overbrook High School used to have the most monumental let out in the city when I was young, bro.
Yes.
Like you would leave school early to go to Brook and watch them let out.
Just to let out.
It used to be bad.
Shut up. Oh man.
It used to be bad, bro.
I'll never front on West, but it get different over the years. Like a lot of them left.
Where was the baddest woman when you was in high school? What school they went to?
I mean, probably Brook. In our head, it was like Brook
Overbrook.
Like
no, when I was in school, it was Swinson.
Hands down,
it was Swinson. When I was in school, Swinson had the baddest female.
But you know what's weird? Like I went to school.
She was amazing.
I went to the weird schools. Like I went to engineering and science, right?
Oh, you smart as shit.
So we had a bunch of chicks in our school. We was like the the small school with all the chicks.
With all the bitches.
Then I went to Roman, and it was an all boys school.
Oh, that was different. Yeah.
It was all boys school, but Hollihan, Franklin, and Penn used to be outside our school.
Hollihan had some baddies,
bro. We had Eddie Griffin in them, so like the chicks was outside by the time we got out of school.
Yeah, I want to say.
And we used to get out early.
I want to say this.
Catholic school, they let you out early 2 days a week for no reason.
I went to the wrong
we got out early every
school,
Tuesday and Friday.
I need to say this. Shout out Sippin with Sammie for the
Sippin
Overbrook that Overbrook comment.
That shit real.
I wanna give a special shout out to Inez Austin. If you're out here and you're watching this, you know what I'm saying?
Kravitz loves you. Stay solid.
You know what I'm saying? Stay solid is out right now. You solid. You always will be solid. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. That joint hit.
Overbrook touch you, but it's solid.
That joint is solid. That joint hit me right here. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta, yeah, man.
But no, like, I was spoiled, bro. Like,
Overbrook, man.
Like,
all the
I mean, not even like, and then I went to Morgan State, so it's just like.
Shout out to Mork, man. Y'all got
one of the most legendary lines in hip hop about my college.
It was no bad women in my college. Like, they was all cute, but I'm talking about them bad stepping line sisters that be doing.
You ever heard about the bridge at Morgan?
No, I went to the bridge at Morgan.
You was on the bridge?
I think I walked across.
Oh, the bridge is a movie. You can stand on the bridge for 8 hours and it felt like 2.
What?
No bullshit, dog. I used to sit on the very top of that.
Do you ever go back as an alumni?
I just was down there this week.
We're going again.
This weekend.
We're going again.
Oh no, go
Morgan State.
Go to Maryland.
We're coming for you, nigga.
I don't know if you built. You ready to stand on couches ahead of time in your life?
Oh, nigga, I'll flip off a couch if I could.
I don't even, cause like I'm tame. I'm tame in Philly. Out there is a movie.
Sammie, let me ask you a question. It's your birthday coming up. What do you want? Like, what do you want for your birthday?
I just want everything. I just want everything I'm doing to keep expanding in the direction that I can manipulate. Because I don't want to act like I know where it's supposed to go, but I got some ideas.
How long have you been doing this? Like, cause I never.
As far as media,
it's media. Cause you've been in media for a while.
I've been Glockaware for about 5 years now. right after I started at Glockaware, I started on 98.5 FM as like the fourth mic and wound up being the first mic within weeks. That's how I met Kay from Font Productions. She was doing a production over there. Then we had a conversation about starting the Sippin' with Sammie podcast. So I had 3 platforms in my first year of doing media.
How was that? How was that 3 platforms though?
It was interesting because on Glockaware you do what the fuck you want. You smoke, drink, cuss, no commercials. We play music when we feel like it. FM is everything is structured. Everything is 15 minutes apart, and all the it's boring commercials that you got to try to get the energy back after this PSA. It's like
it's bullshit.
But you learn a lot, and I proved to myself that I could do it. Nice. That I can exist in that and still be great.
Was this the 90s?
5 years ago.
Okay. He said the 90s.
5 years ago.
Sippin' with Sammie is turning 4. Like,
it's 5 years
What
ago.
is the most important thing about turning 40? Like, what's the most important thing?
The fact that I made it, city I'm from, bro. That shit ain't easy.
Yo,
I used to look at 30 like retirement.
I was
Especially when you got money in your 20s.
I was gonna bring a card to you and like sign it, but I didn't have time to stop.
Just sign my board before you leave. You be alright.
That's a nice board.
And don't put my birthday on the fucking board.
That's a nice board.
That's a nice board. Like,
don't put 40 on your signature. I'll choke
I got a new 40 on. Yeah, are we gonna do like some freestyling or something? I definitely came up here to do that.
You can't spit?
Yeah, I came to spit.
Go ahead.
Definitely want. I mean, do we got some instrumentals? Like, we just gonna.
Oh, you need a beat.
Yeah, we got something.
Now you need a beat.
You got any beats?
You came up here to rap, but you need a beat.
I sent a beat. You got okay? What you want? Airdrop it?
Yo,
I ain't gonna do it.
This might be this is Sippin' with Sammie first.
I mean, usually we do this after the pod.
Bars on
We're gonna do
Sammie.
it on the pod.
You're at
Let me airdrop you this.
I'm gonna do the drop. Bars on Sammie. Sippin' with Sammie podcast. Bars on Sammie.
Airdrop it to you?
B.Noir.
No, email it to me.
How you do that?
Why you don't know how to email?
What's your name on the email?
What's your name on the email?
PHANT
This is the first
productions at gmail.com.
production.
At gmail.com.
We
PHANT.
almost done.
It's PHANT, right?
He said, was this the 90s?
Yo, bags. He
We
said,
still on air? We live? We popping?
he said, was that the 90s?
I was just fucking with you.
This
Sam.
nigga's crazy.
I was
He
just
said-
fucking around,
He
brother.
said, yo, is we about to give us some bars? Like I came prepared to do something.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you this, and then we gonna go into instrumental. You can pick whatever you want.
They originals, right?
Hey, yeah, this is the original song. I can send you original beat as well.
I thought that's what you were sending.
Yeah, so that's what you were sending.
I'm sending you.
Well, I need
the
both
next
because I need
verse.
something to end the episode with too. So
So you
that's
can hear
good.
that, and then I'm gonna give you something else.
Yo,
Matter of fact, I ain't gonna even freestyle for real. I'm gonna give y'all this. Cause y'all playing with my name. I'm saying, what's this shit called again?
PHANT productions.
Say it one more time.
PHANT productions.
This is just Sippin' with Sammie first.
It's not. We're not live. Right?
You heard it.
Why you don't think I be keeping all this shit?
Right. Why do you think I'd stop recording?
Who the
Oh,
fuck
shit.
doesn't record? Who don't record the fun shit?
Can you put this in? Can you put this in the Gmail? Can you
Put what in?
put the shit in?
You didn't even type.
I can't spell it.
Font productions, man.
Font Productions presents
At Gmail. No.
Sippin' with Sammie,
Yeah, actually,
featuring B.Noir
not yet.
and County
Count your chickens
Kravitz.
before they hatch.
No, I'm not saying like we own it. I'm like right
I'm
now.
fucking with you.
Right now we live. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Yo, you
Did you
gonna-
get any of the music that I
You
sent?
gonna have a nice little month-long detox.
I'm not drinking no more. This is it.
You gonna have a nice
Sippin'-
little month-long
Sippin' with
detox.
Sammie. The IPA is catching up to me. My legs are numb.
Catching up to him. Shit,
I
that
want
shit
some
done lapped
Courvoisier,
you.
but I'm scared. We take shots.
That
right?
beer done lapped you.
Do we take shots here?
You can take shots.
You take your own
Well,
shots.
let's take a shot.
Go ahead, take a
It's
shot.
Sammy's
Don't touch
birthday.
it yet.
Did you get that first one I sent you?
No.
God damn it. It's probably in spam. I don't know. My shipment been sent as spam. Just
You
check your
couldn't spell
spam.
it right the second time. You probably ain't spelled it right the first time.
Check your spam. Pam.
Great Brown.
That's me. Hey, what's my real name on the TV? Shit. I don't know. That's me. This is the first song I sent you.
Black, brown.
Black Brown. My name, my daughter, Mahogany. This is not live right now, so if we think we are, we're not. 'Cause
No, you can't tell us when we not.
We
live.
not. Are we live really?
We
I feel
keeping
so
it.
unprofessional.
We keeping it.
Okay, let's get it. What's this? What's the name of the
What
director?
you about to do? You about to rap?
Yeah, I'm a rap after she put this, play a little bit of the song.
K, did you get the email?
Hold on.
K, let's go, K. Give it up for K behind the set scenes. She don't get attention because the cameras are in front of her. So, K, we love you.
Yo, Captain Obvious was a black man.
Oh no, that's what I was looking for. Let me get a little bit of that. If you don't mind.
Nigga said I was looking for the beer that was right in front of me.
I didn't see it. The napkins is. I don't want a whole cup. Thank you. Cut me off.
You want to give him the rest of my shit? I picked it up.
Is this
for me.
the first one or the second one?
That's the second one.
That's the one I got.
All right. Well, we're just gonna do something simple then for the folks.
Is that the beat?
Yeah, that's the beat.
All right, we'll play that one.
Let's go. Sippin with Sammie presents.
Fuck is Gary?
Who the fuck is Gary? Why you sending shit in the
For
middle
the
of the
first time ever on Sippin with Sammie show.
I'm gonna just perform. I'm not even gonna sing the freestyle.
We about to get bars on Sammie.
No, we're just gonna do this. We're gonna do this shit.
Sponsored by the See Me Morning Show.
By the scene. It's sponsored by the scene? Is this really? What are eggs and bacon?
Why, y'all the niggas that never got breakfast.
Right.
That's because Chef wasn't a chef.
Chef
Hold on,
ain't been no
Chef-
chef since '96.
He was.
Chef ain't cooked
Why is
since
that with you in the
96.
'90s, yo? Like,
Because I was born in '92 and Sammie is about to have a birthday, so I'm just trying to remind him. What a
Yo,
great
we
era
gotta
this
put a
was.
quick account on this joint. How many times you said?
Oh shit! Can we tap that back up? Like, can we tap that back up? We had Sippin with Sammie's and we getting a little drunk.
B.Noir,
he just turned into a whole new
my nigga
person.
B.Black Brown.
First on Sippin with Sammie.
Get your body like a Coke bottle, how you curve out, never seen that before. Get your body like a quarter, but you in the sunlight, you shine even more. If I was the stars and you were the moon, we'd be together like all night. But I am the sun, you are the moon, I only see you at night. Hey, pull it up with a quiet touch, loud hit even more. It's much past 2 when your ass still up. Maybe want you even more, but you don't even know that. I don't even show that. No strings attached, but just a picture moment. You're better than the Kodak. This wasn't supposed to be so difficult.
He's a singer.
Maybe in another night we met before. But you already know. See, I don't gotta play it out. I really wanted the second song. But that's a Hancock. If you don't already know that, that's Missy Porter's favorite song. Yeah, this sent you something else. Except for Sammie first time ever seeing somebody coming over here just really wanting to perform. Oh, well then, why is it so strange? If we back on.
Because of how you try to
This wasn't supposed to be something.
He went from trying to tell me stories in the wrong I'm trying to freestyle.
You already know.
Alright, it's over for you.
Sippin with Sammie.
Tell the people where to find you at.
Oh, where you find me at? B.Noir 1992 on Instagram. CME Morning Show Monday, Wednesday, Friday, talking sports with County Kravitz, aka
Stephen A. Kravitz.
aka
It's blasphemy.
aka
No, you really said some blasphemous stuff, so I really had to say that it was blasphemy.
Sippin with Sammie. Thank you for coming. Let me whatever it's come out. I'm drunk. I ain't gonna lie. Thank you for letting me come out to the Sippin with Sammie show. Can we get one more drink real quick, please? That's so we're not leaving on bad.
Shout out to B.Noir, man. If you ain't learned nothing from B.Noir, know that he's very talented and he wears a lot of fucking hats. So many of them. So he didn't get to tell you about half of them because he wanted to talk about.
Follow me on Instagram. I'll tell you more about my hats. And it got TikTok. So follow my TikTok. It's B.Noir 1992 on TikTok. It's new, but please.
Told you, Sammie. TikTok.
I'm proud of his birthday.
No, but I'm saying we gotta. That's what I'm saying. TikTok.
Can we sing Happy Birthday to Sammie?
Oh, let's sing Happy Birthday to Sammie.
How you find Kravitz?
Huh?
How you find Kravitz?
All right, we about to sing Happy
found
Birthday
me.
first. We about to sing Happy Birthday, then I'll tell him where to find me at.
Are we waiting?
Are you ready?
Happy Birthday, nigga move? Or are we going?
Happy birthday to you. Cha cha cha. Happy birthday to you. Cha cha cha. Happy birthday, dear aka Sam Malone, aka Barstool, aka Suruk.
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Sippin with Sammie, brother. We love you.
Nah, I appreciate y'all, man.
The big foe.
Sippin with Sammie, Sam Malone, Barstool, Rug. If you ain't sipping with Sammie, you ain't sipping right. Please get your fucking life together and stay away from niggas like these. Peace.
Yeah. We out.
Yeah.
It started with gin and juice. Then that young thing, she like Hennessy, babe. Shorty light skin, ooh. She got a friend that's brown skin. Shorty astounding, ooh. She got that juice in the vein and she wanted to bend over, yeah. Hold on, we can just throw it back, roll up. All the gas, shorty wanna stroll up. She mixed the Henny with iced tea. She told me she wanna be wifey. Is it cause I just spent 100 racks on the Bentley? You wanna fucking then tip me, let me, you love me. You say that you love me or not. Just cause I got all this money and I got the drink that you drinking, I think that it's right.
Before it was Hennessy, it was gin and juice. It was riding around with money on my mind, with nothing to do. Before it was Hennessy, it was gin and juice. It was riding around with money on my mind, with nothing to do. Rolling down the street, smoking indo, sipping on gin and juice. Where you rolling down the street, smoking loud packs. Where you? Dollar bill, y'all. Dollars I don't feel, y'all. You will kill your own block just to protect your fields, though. Oh, we in the field against slaves again, and we praying that we